The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by Spirit. Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to love, peace, and happiness. Tarot. Coming to you live from Las Vegas, I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless collective channel message from the Tarot in the Shadow series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. Go to the website. You find everything you need there. All right. After these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. So, what do we have happening in Tarot in the Shadows tonight? I hear time on your own has shown the truth. Time on the own has shown your truth. I hear as you stand in your own energy, you see who and what you really are. I heard you find out what you're really made of while you're standing in your own energy. Okay. I hear there's a lot of people that didn't think you were going to make it this far. Aw, how nice. They weren't betting for you, they were betting against you, little fuckers. How rude. They didn't think you were going to make it this far. They didn't think you were going to make it this long. They didn't think you were going to make this much progress. Get ahead like you have. Evolve like you have. Grow like you have. Be on that job so well. Increase your wealth so well. They didn't think you were ever going to buy a house. They didn't think you were ever going to drive that luxury car. They didn't think you were ever going to be an entrepreneur. They didn't think you were ever going to make it this far in regards to your stage presence. There's something here about your stage presence, but you didn't care about what they said. You trusted in your own guidance instead, and you just kept moving forward, one foot in front of the other, and you made a lot of progress. So that's being acknowledged here. All right. We're working with the Phantasmagoric Theater Tarot tonight as our main deck. Being shown 9 cards. So just pull let the first one fly and then lay them out after that. So let's see what we have. First one is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords goes to the Two of Swords. And then we have the Magician. The Fool. The Star, right at the center of it all. The Star. The World. Wow. The Three of Cups. The Five of Coins. And the Tower. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. Well, with the Star at the center, I see that, first off, destiny is definitely at play. Which means whatever's happening right now, you're going to have to strap on your courage. Like, get solid in your courage. Strap the courage bootstraps real tight, is what I'm getting. So it's like the path you have, there's some challenge coming. Yeah. Something is changing right here, and it's going to require that you have a lot of faith. You're going to feel like your faith is being tested about something here. Because you're going to do something, you're going to have to do something on your own. Yeah, you're going to have to do something on your own. I see that in the past, you made a decision to completely let something go. Somebody overdid their power in a situation. And it's like the final decision was, can't do this no more. Just, the cost is way too high. You need to cut it. Whatever something was going to cost you, it's like, it's just too high of a cost. Somebody overdid their power. Somebody was stretching, reaching too far, like they were doing too fucking much. Somebody was doing too damn much. Yeah, and it's like, there's a separation of ways. Somebody put an end to some shit because they felt like somebody was overreaching their power. Somebody was doing too damn much. So we're going to shut it down now. And that's what happened. Somebody shut it down. I see a separation happen. And right now, with the Fool, the star in the world, in your current situation, like, there are larger unseen forces at play in your situation. You're feeling like, I walked away from so much in my life. Like, there's like, what else could I possibly walk away from? Like, I've walked away from so much in my life. I've been very brave. And there is some kind of level, that's what I'm getting. New level, new challenges. So, yeah, you have ended something. You got power out of the situation. You stepped into your power. But like I said, there's some challenges coming in the future. And it has to do with this new level, new challenges. The challenge has to do with somebody. I see somebody showing up at your house. Somebody showing up at your house. They're coming in with friendliness. Like, they might say, hey, let's have a drink. Especially if it's you and somebody else at home. I see like there's you and somebody else is at home. Yeah, see, there's two people at home. You could be home with a kid or just be home with somebody else. Somebody who's been away shows up by surprise. This is somebody you already know. This is the person that the ending happened with back here where you separated paths. So there's a separation that's happened. Something happened in the separation during this period of separation, and now it's coming back together. And I'm not here in a new form. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? You don't have to make this clear. You talking in puzzles and riddles. Just talk like everyday people. Because I'm everyday people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I haven't heard that song in forever. Everyday people. Okay. Yeah, situation came to an end in the past. Somebody here, they tried to overexert control. They tried to dominate a situation. Okay. You had, when you seen this, you separated yourself. I heard, but not before taking some kind of loss. Something happened. You took some kind of loss in this. But for you, it's like there's no other option here. Gotta let it go. Can't do nothing about it. Can't stick around here. Can't be here no more. That's done. So you push through, you move on, you go, move on down the road, move on down the line, you keep going. You, with the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, you had intuitive awareness, psychic awareness. Your intuition was just going off about something here. So there's somebody who you brought a situation to an end with in the past. And you're going to be surprised when this person shows back up in your life. That's how our energy is telling me. It's coming in with surprise. You're going to be surprised about something that's coming together. I'm hearing you're not expecting for somebody to come around. You're not expecting to hear from somebody. You're going to be getting an invitation to sit down, talk, hang out. Let's just go to dinner together. For somebody here, this is simply letting you know, guess what? That friend that you had a long time ago and you don't know what happened to them, you're going to be reconnecting on Facebook or whatever, you know. They're going to reach out. They're going to find your phone number. Maybe you've had the same number for the last 25 years. Well, that'll make it easy because they might have just found your phone number again. They can reach out to you. For somebody, this is a friend that you haven't talked to in at least 5 years. And it's going to be surprising to hear from this person. They got a lot to talk about. They've been through a lot of struggle. They've been through a lot of loss. They have been through a lot of loss. It's like this for something. This is a catching up situation that's happening here with a friend of yours that you haven't talked to. Okay, in like 5 years. I feel like they're going to be coming to the city that you live in. There's somebody you haven't seen in like 5 years, and they're like, oh, I'm going to be in town. I want to get together while we're there. I'm in town. I'm coming to town with a couple of friends of mine, but I have some time off from whatever our activities are, and I really want to see you while I'm there. Do you have time on this day? You're going to get a message. You're going to get that message from a friend of yours. I see that. I see that there's another story that's showing up here in the same cards. Somebody here, you went through a real difficult ending of a relationship. You went through a real difficult ending of a relationship. And it's interesting because it's like you're going to get a surprise because somebody new is coming into your experience. It's here to help you heal. I'm not telling you this is somebody that's going to, it's not, they're not saying nothing about like sleeping together or getting married or none of that. There's somebody important coming into your experience. Get your head out of your crotch for a minute. There's somebody important coming into your experience that's going to help you overcome the pain of the loss from the past. And they're still sticking with the taking you by surprise energy. So this reading looks like there's a surprise coming up. There's a surprise coming up. It's taking different forms for different ones. Okay, for some, it's reconciliation or hearing from a friend from the past who is coming to town. They want to get together. For somebody, this is a person coming into your experience. Maybe they're going to introduce you to some different modality or some technique that helped them. For somebody, this is about finding the perfect support group. I heard you wanted a support group, but you didn't. I heard even when you look it up, you just didn't vibe with what they were talking about. What do you need a support group over? Some sort of loss, being by yourself. Yeah, that happened in different ways for you, but you know what way it happened for you personally. Each of you had a different experience with how that ending came about. There's a system of support coming in for you. And it's like, it's interesting because Even though now you have the support group, you're ready to reach out for a support group, but I don't feel like it's because you need so much support anymore. I almost feel like somebody here, you figured out a way. Yeah, no, I definitely feel that. There's no almost about it. You figured out a way to get over some big ending. You totally leveled up over that situation. It's like you found a way to transmute tragedy to blessing in your life, whatever that equals. And you're going to go to a support group because you just want to tell your story to people who can vibe with it. You want to restore hope for someone else who's in the same type of situation you were in. I see somebody around you who separated from you. This is a different experience. There's somebody here who said that, it was over, whatever it was, in some sort of way. They said it's done, it's over. They separated from you, whatever kind of relationship this was. And as this person walked away, they had a lot of pride and ego. They felt real good about themselves walking away and ending this. And so you went your own way too, and you did your own thing. You both agreed, let it go. And you, them, or both of you is thinking about a lot of the good times that you had before. There's a warning with this. That if you're going to think about the good times that you had with somebody, you're activating that person in your energy. So don't be surprised if you bump into them again. When you sit and meditate about the good times, they're saying, are you remembering all the other times too? They're saying, or are you fantasizing what it was and making it more than it ever really truly was? Because there's a reason why it was a mutually agreed upon separation. I heard somebody is manifesting a trip with 2 friends for next May. They said, of course you're going to go. That over the next months between now and next May, that there's going to be just enough cushion in your budget or more. In other words, regardless of whether it's barely enough to set it aside or what, and I'm getting $100 extra on top of whatever you've been doing every month, because there's going to be something that you just have to have while you're on this trip. You're going to end up taking a trip next May. It's with 2 friends. They've already asked you about this. You told them, well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it happens. This is a trip that's somewhere that's going to require you a passport. It's not in the same country. It's out of the country. An out of the country trip is coming in May for someone. And you're going to have extra money to spend. They're saying, don't go buy more decorations for your house. You don't need no more decorations for your house. They're saying, do you know how much extra money you blow on decorations for your house all the time? They're saying, save that. Put it in a fund for your trip in May. You've heard about it. You don't even believe you're going yet. They're saying in November, you're going to be certain that you're going. But if you catch up and you start catching this extra funds, and just set it aside now, just in case you do decide to go, which you will in November. They're saying you will in November. That you're going to be really happy because there's something that you want to buy when you get there. It's something that's like, to you, it's mind-blowingly beautiful, or it's like, oh my God, I always wanted one of these. It's something that you're going to take back home. I see something small. It's something very small. But you're going to be happy you saved all that extra money. So if you don't know nothing about a trip, but you've been getting the urge to set aside some of this money, or buy a bunch of more stuff for your house that you don't need. It's all just extra shit you don't need. You don't need none of it. It's just extra shit. They're saying, and put it into some kind of like savings. It could be a jar around the house, or it could be your sock drawer. Why you save money in your sock drawer? Okay, or it could be in your bank account if you do that. However you do it, they're saying you're gonna be really happy that you set it aside because you're gonna be so excited to find this thing. I heard it's gonna be everything for you. I heard it's worth not buying all that extra stuff that. Because what I'm picking up is like you might go to your local discount store and pick up knickknacks and little decorations and random stuff all the time. Like this is a habit of yours. You just do this. They're saying, cut back on that. Maybe just get one thing instead of the 10 little things that you always bring home with you that you don't need none of. Maybe just cut your thing down to just one per trip because they really want you to set this money aside. You're going to be really happy if you do. For May. Okay. This is something about getting together with friends. This is definitely something about travel plans with friends. I see 3 people going together. 2 people are going to be staying in a room together and 1 person's going to be staying in a separate room. This trip is destined. It's fated. You're going someplace foreign. You need to go there because there's something there that's been in the making for you for a long time. I heard handcrafted. It's handcrafted. They said you're not going to know what it is right now, but when you see it, you'll know it because it's going to call to you. And I see it on a table. I see it sitting on a table. They're showing me a person, like they're showing me an area. It might be like by a beach or it's some sort of like touristy area from this place that you're going where all the locals from that area sit down and they sell their handcrafted goods and stuff like that. But somebody has something I'm hearing the word choice. So you might use the word choice. It's not my vocabulary to speak. I might say that's badass. Well, you say that's choice. Okay. All right. So it's choice. And you're like, I have to have this. I have to have this. And I hear if you don't heed this calling in you to set that money aside and curb some of your extra unnecessary spending, then you're going to be like, damn, I got all that bullshit at home and I really want this. And it's going to matter. So, interesting. I don't know. That's just weird. Somebody here, another story is coming through. It looks like I'm just reading these 9 cards all night. I don't know what to see, but I see somebody here in a connection. This is a fated connection, but what's interesting, this fated connection has been kept separate, and it's going to be kept separate because the universe is in charge, and the universe at large is in charge here. What's up, Diamond? I see you, boo. Alright, so the universe at large is in charge here. This connection was very much in your soul contracts. It was destined to happen. It's highly tempting, I hear. But the thing of it is, your guidance from your spirit is to let the healing happen and then move on. So there's something here about a connection that comes in, and it's just for a healing experience, which means in order to heal, you got to look at what needs healed. So somebody here, that's what's going to happen in this connection. And it creates a deep awareness in you about something, about being supported, about what union really feels like, and about where you've been selling yourself short by accepting other than that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, they're like, yeah, remember, shadows can be very triggering for you sometimes. Because there's certain things that need to be talked about, and that's why we have tarot in the shadows. Hey, love, I see you. So, I see a situation here where there's a person in your experience that you separated from because they overdid their control. And I'm getting trading places. So this person had some kind of resource, ability, or privilege that you did not. Those roles are about to be reversed in the situation for you. The tables are turning. I heard somebody had no sympathy for you in the past for what was happening in your experience. No sympathy, no care, no concern. That situation is changing. The tables are about to be turned in that experience, is what they're showing me. So, I'm being guided to pull about a two-sided experience with two different individuals. So we'll see what comes out. We're going to use the Eye of Love Tarot to pull on these two energies. Alright, so let's see. On the left side of the table, show me this person's energy, thoughts, feelings, all of that about the other. Physically first. Thank you. Physically, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Emotionally, wow, Two of Pentacles, and it came out and flipped itself in reverse. Alright. Intellectually or mentally, the Hangman, and it's in reverse. Okay. And then spiritually, the High Priestess. Okay. And the other side of the table, on the right side of the table towards the other, physically, all the way to the floor. Really, guys? We have the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay. Emotionally, wow, the Strength card in reverse. Intellectually, the Two of Cups. And spiritually, okay, and the Moon. And then I hear, what is this person saying? The one on the left, what is the person on the left saying to the one on the right? Thank you. Saying Six of Pentacles. What are they actually going to do is the Ace of Cups. Alright, and what is the person on the right saying to the person on the left? The Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. And what is the person on the right going to actually do? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Alright. The Devil's at the bottom of the deck. Oh boy. I see a separation that wants to be talked about. Yeah, there's a separation here. This person's the person on the left is separating because they just have to do what's right for themselves. What they're saying to the person on the left is, listen, I was solely focused on you. I made you a priority in my life. That's how this person saw him. You know, looking at the other person, they made him a priority in their life, okay? They're saying, my feelings for you haven't changed, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Feelings for you haven't changed. Okay. But intellectually they know like they can't hold themselves up in this situation because their intuition is telling them that it's not going to work out well. So they're like, I've given all that I can. This person is saying the situation was imbalanced. There's a separation here that's destined to happen. Somebody is saying, I got to make a choice that preserves my spiritual health, my mental well-being, my overall, it's just, I got to make a healthy choice for myself. This person over here, how they see the other one, they feel like this person, I feel like there's somebody here who feels like you won't fucking fight with me, so you don't love me. And somebody's like, that's fucking crazy. I hear you. But here's the thing. This person has it in their head that love, if they really love you, then they're going to fight with you. And they're thinking about this one that they won't fight with me, so they must not love me. They won't fight for me, so they must not love me. Their feelings are, the way they feel about this is, I'm not about to get myself caught up in a situation with somebody who won't fight for the connection, or who won't fight with me, or who won't fight for me. It's one of those threes. So it's either fighting with or for me. That's what this person's issue is. They want you to fight with them, or they want you to fight for them. The person on this side of the table thinks, well, with their mind, they're like, if you love me, then you would be in this with me all the way, not just part way. And they think that you got something going on that you're not telling them about. They think that this person thinks that there's something going on that is not being talked about. Secrets, hidden information that can hurt. The devil at the bottom of the deck is telling me that this is a situation that's bringing up the triggers of being abandoned, feeling like you got to be on your own all the time and go and do it by yourself. Feeling like I'm hearing everyone I love leaves. So this situation is triggering codependency and abandonment issues, but it's triggering it so that it can be healed. At the center of everything with the star card right now, the star card is screaming healing. It's about creating peace of mind. That's what the universe is trying to get somebody to do here, is walk away from these fears and these worries and these anxieties, being left out in the cold. And leave that whole idea out in the cold instead of yourself, I heard. What this person is saying is, listen, gotta pull back my energy. I can't do this no more. I'm not going to do this no more with this Four of Pentacles and this Wheel of Fortune. This is somebody saying, I'm not going to do this no more. I'm doing something else. I'm changing course. Somebody's saying, I'm changing course. I changed my mind. I don't want to do that no more. I'm not going that direction no more. I changed my mind. Yeah, and with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, what they're actually going to do is they're going to revert back into whatever the heck they were doing in the past. Yeah, because this one over here says, what has happened has changed some feelings that I have. My feelings have changed. I don't feel the same way I used to anymore. Someone says, I don't feel the same way I used to anymore. My intuition is telling me that something is off here. And one or both of you could be thinking that there's another person involved. I'm not seeing another person involved, but what I am seeing is a lot of external influence external influences in the situation that's stressing this situation out and stressing you out and stressing somebody else out too. And I hear it's no fun at all. It's no fun at all. These external influences, I see it's a group. It's not just one or two. It could be even three. But there's some sort of group that's in the way. Somebody here has a habit of asking their friends for advice about the choices that they're making. And those friends don't want to see this person go. They don't want to see this person. I heard they don't even really have conscious awareness of this. But here's the thing. So somebody has a group of friends who don't want this person to get involved in anything that's better for them, because whoever, I feel like that person is you, because the energy you bring to the situation, they're not going to be able to eat the same, play the same, or hang out in the same places if you're busy running around in a relationship all the time. Somebody here, your friends don't want you in a successful relationship at all. They don't. Or the people around you. And they're trying to throw shit in the middle. That's where this devil comes in, because somebody here, you're clinging too tight to what the people around you have to say. Instead of well, everybody has their fucking opinions, but I don't need to hear them all. I don't need your resistance in my situation. That's what somebody needs to figure out. You don't need the resistance from the people around you in your situation. It ain't good for you, because it gets you fucking confused. And this person has, somebody here is thinking you have a lot of meddlers. Thank you, that's the word. Meddlers in your situation. These people are meddlesome. Somebody who likes to get in the middle and stir the shit pot and try to bring dream killing, make problems. Instigator. Thank you. An instigator energy. Got instigators around, starting shit. So that now there is a problem where there was not one before. There was no fucking problem. There was no fucking problem. But we have instigators here. Because somebody is too focused on their social circle. Somebody's too focused on these friends and what they think, their community, what their community perceives of them. And in being that focused on it, they're choosing to let go of something instead of stepping up into their faith and their power. They're closing it down. When really they're supposed to be leveling it up. They're supposed to be leveling it up, not shutting it down. Well, god dang. Instead, get another deck of cards. Oh, okay. I thought I was going for the Pride Tarot. They said, no, get the Hermetic Tarot right behind it. I'm like, oh, okay. So somebody here is deciding, listen, my feelings haven't changed for you. I still value you. I still appreciate you and all that. But until you free yourself from your situation, there's not anything I can do about it. So it's like I've literally given what I can to this at this point. It's like you can only put so much. Okay, for you to be able to do more, this person would have to make more room in their life for you to do more moving forward. There's not enough room in this person's life for you right now, is what it looks like. You've decided that somebody doesn't have enough room in their life for you, and you're not finna fight with nobody for your proper place. Either they're gonna put you in that level of priority or not. And it looks like in this case they haven't, and you're not sitting up here trying to convince them. Because what you know is if I have to freaking convince you to put me in this position, then you don't really freaking want to. And you're not going to do it on your own. You have to want it. You have to want it. Another person can't come into your life and just choose their position in your life when you're in your power. But somebody here, they let other people take that priority in their life. And a lot of what they're letting take priority in their life is just distractions. I heard, but I know that I love you. Okay, but your actions don't show that you love me, I heard. Okay, you're saying you might know that you love me, but show me you really love me. Actions speak louder than words. And I heard no love. No love. Somebody feels like they can't get no love. They ain't got no love from this person. Oh, I heard because somebody's like, somebody here is the mistress and somebody's been keeping them a secret. That's not love. What? I'm not your mistress. I heard I'm not your mistress. I'm not going to be kept a secret. I heard say my name, say my name. If nobody's around you, say, baby, I love you if you ain't running game. So someone wouldn't even say your name because of who might hear it. Your energy is coming out as the Chariot. Cancer. Do you have a Cancer in your experience? Is Cancer on your birth chart? You are coming up as... I'm overcoming challenges and difficulties in this. If you don't want to say my name because you worried about who else and what they gonna think about what, you won't even say my name. I'm moving on. Ace of Pentacles, you're like, yeah, I got a golden opportunity in my hand. I'm moving forward to get it. Okay, I'm making this real for myself. I see there's somebody here, you're starting a new job, you're starting a new relationship. If you're starting a new relationship, you're starting it on a solid foundation. You want to make it real. You want it to grow. You're planting seeds. You're taking your time and you're caring for this thing. You want it to go far. The sun is below you. There's so much connection, strong connection here. Knowing, clarity, conscious awareness, okay? Power, joy, the happiest card in the deck, man. And it's something that you wanted. You wanted this in the past. And you're like, how can I make this work? How can I put dedicated effort for this to move forward? But what you realize is no matter what dedicated effort you put in it, it's not working. So you have to pull back. Like, you still don't get... I heard you still ain't getting the respect that you deserve. You're so... Why? Because you... somebody here is... Yeah, you feel like somebody is like nickeling and diming you. Somebody's looking at you like you're the fucking empress. They're really happy with you. They love being around you. But they need to take action that matches that. You really got a lot of passion for this person or for this experience, for this situation. But at the end of the day, talk is cheap. I heard talk is cheap. Somebody need to put their money where their mouth is. You can talk to me about how much you love me and how much you appreciate me. I heard all day long till you blue in the face. But if your actions don't show that, if you can't even say my name because of who's around you, or because you got some kind of shame, or because you're trying to hide it in some sort of way, because there's a hiding card and you're like feeling... I mean, this person to you, they so sexy. I feel like somebody is so sexy to you, but you're like, I don't give a damn how sexy you are. I'm I'm not going to be hidden in this. Oh, snap. That's definitely somebody's message, too. I just heard, for somebody here, you've been having a very concealed energy for a long time, to where, I guess at some point in your past, for whatever reason, you just didn't want to be seen. You didn't want to be bothered. You wanted to kind of be invisible. You're changing that now. I heard it's been a long cycle for you to shift this energy. You're going to start seeing that more people are recognizing you. Now, people are going to be more ready to and able to see you now than in a long time. You are hidden. I heard a hidden gem. Okay, because something in your past, the way people looked at you, they had a lot of envy and jealousy about you, your looks, your ability, your talent, something like that. And you know how young people are real fucking assholes? That's what happened here, because they had this jealousy, envy about what you had going for yourself. And what it did was, when they all ganged up on you, you kind of just shirked back, is the way I'm hearing it. You shirked back, and you kind of faded into, you just wanted to become that person that they didn't see, so that you didn't have to hear this stuff, and you didn't have to deal with the challenge that came with it. But what happened was, that energy carried forward with you, and now you're years down the road. You're ready to shine now. You're like, why can't I be seen? Why has things not taken off? It's because you had that hidden energy going on, so people couldn't see you. You protected yourself so well because you were tired of people messing with you, that energy just really stuck. And now you're a different person, and you're ready to come out and be seen, is what I see here. You're ready to come out and be seen. And so you're going to start doing new things in the near future, because yes, it's happening now. People are starting to recognize you now. Yeah, you're doing some new things. You're definitely doing some new things. I heard you've already shifted the energy more than you thought. Like, you don't realize how much the energy has shifted. You're starting to see the first fruits of that shifting of the energy. They're saying, keep taking care of yourself and pushing yourself to go through the uncomfortable zone and master that, because this is you still shifting the energy. So there's something that's simple that you could do, that you can't get hurt, but you don't want to do it because you're embarrassed, you're shy. And they're using their common idea that they give me, which is karaoke or open mic type of thing, that you could do this. And doing this is going to push you back into that uncomfortable zone. There's something here about, there's a healthy way for you to go into your uncomfortable zone that's not detrimental to you or anybody else, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, or physically. It just challenges you. And you're going to do that. And you're going to do that. And you're changing this energy. You're changing this energy. So it's going to shock the hell out of you, because you've already actually passed a critical point energetically. But you're continuing to do this, so it's like giving it up. It's like pushing it harder. You know, it's like the swings are already going high. You're pushing somebody on the swing. It's already swinging real high, but you just keep pushing them higher and higher and higher. And that's what you're doing with this energy about bringing in recognition for what you have to offer, for what you bring to the table, for what you do. They're recognizing you, honey. It's working. You're going to start getting opportunities coming your way, because people are recognizing you for what you did. Where you felt like you weren't getting the recognition, people weren't reaching out, people weren't responding. I'm hearing wherever you felt like people weren't responding, yeah, that's all changing for you right now. That is in the process of changing right now. That's this Chariot and this Ace of Pentacles. Like, it's a new vibe for you now. I heard 100. You're 100 now. All right. Why is this Chariot here? Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and the Hermit. Yeah, Chariot. Okay, so yeah, so this is the Hermit, being by yourself, 9 of Cups, being happy by yourself, 5 of Cups. You're like, damn, what the fuck did I do? I want to change that energy. So in the past, you were very happy by yourself, so you've been by yourself. Somebody new, Ace of Pentacles coming into your energy. You have 10 of Pentacles. Clarifying that with the Foolish Man. The Knight of Cups. And the 10 of Cups. Yeah, see? You've been by yourself. You've been working to shift this energy of being alone. Where you've been feeling alone has been coming up in your experience. That's been coming up a lot. Okay, that energy is shifting, okay? Spirit's bringing this Ace of Pentacles into your life. And it makes you really freaking happy, okay? And it's an indicator that you shifted. These clarifiers are bookended by 10s. Yeah, this is evidence that you shifted the karmic cycle. This is evidence that you're now being recognized and you finally got out of that hiding period. Somebody's been hiding their, of course, Rainbow Tribe is going to come through. Somebody's been hiding their gayness from the world since they were 10 years old. That's about to end. Oh, really? They said, the mother has passed. Now that your mother's passed, you're coming out to the whole world. I said, what I heard was you weren't going to do it while your mother was alive because your mother couldn't handle that and you didn't want to bring any cause for upset to your mother. So you've been undercover all this time. I heard you have a whole partner, like a life partner. Y'all been together for a long time and all that. And of course, certain people do know about it, but it's never been just flat out all in everybody's face around your family. I'm getting around the family, you know. Because your mother was still here. I heard your mother, she was already old when she had you. So she comes from an old mentality. And it wasn't about you hiding your light, but you did hide this side of yourself because you knew your mother just could not embrace that. She didn't know how. It wasn't in her makeup. And she had a lot of health issues over the last 8 years of her life, and you didn't want to bring more stress or upset to her, so you just continue to maintain the status quo and keep it to yourself. I heard I'm 27 years old now, and now that my mother's passed, it's time for me to come out. So you've been in this situation. If you're 27 years old now, you were with the same person since you were about 18 years old. Yeah. But you've never brought this person around the family like that because your mother. You're not worried about your father or anyone else. Everybody else is a little bit more progressive. Nope, they said dad's already gone. Don't got to worry about dad. Now mom's gone. Who gives a fuck about what the siblings say and the aunties and the uncles? You ain't worried about nobody else. As long as your mom and dad are good, and now they're good, you're going to come out you're going to bring this love out. And you're like, I don't give a fuck who don't like it. I don't give a fuck what they want to say. I'm coming out. Okay, so for somebody, that's happening here. Okay, yeah, that message wanted to push through for you. You have a new opportunity, a golden opportunity. Spirit's bringing you an opportunity for a fresh start with family, with a new happy ending for you. And if people think that you only get one happy ending in life, and once you've had it, it's all downhill from there, that's not just the case. That's just not the case. They said with the Sun card, what's being clarified with the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, the King of Wands, and the High Priestess. Intuitively, somebody is making, okay, so intuitively somebody's knowing that there's peace coming between a fire sign and an earth sign. Okay. So, somebody here, you've been doing the work on yourself, self-developing, minding your own business, going to work, taking care of your health, your wealth, your home, and all that stuff. And you're going to make peace with the Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius in your life because you learned something new. You got new information and you develop spiritually. You're seeing a situation with this person in a different light. Okay, so you're making peace with that situation between these two people. The fuck? This is so random. I like it when you show so much more clearer. You know, I don't even want to fucking read this no more. Thank you. They said, what? Just pick it all up. Okay, this is weird. We've never done this in a show before. But we're doing it today. We're going to pick these up. This is what they just said. You don't like the way this reading is going? You don't like it? Just pick it all up and do it a different way. What you said is what you said. They got what they got. All right, we're going to do this different. Here we go. Let's look at the situation. Let's look at the situation. Something you want to talk about for Tarot in the Shadows tonight. What's the situation? All right. Two of Cups. All right. Two of Cups. Like-minded love. This is the start of love for me, but that's in the past. Current energy is walking away. In a minute, you're going to have to be happy without that love that you found. I found love on a two-way street and lost it on a lonely highway. That's what energy is coming through here. Found love on a two-way street, then you lost it on a lonely highway. With the Fool, that's happening right now. You're walking away, letting it go. The sun coming up, and it's interesting because you're not just walking away for no reason. Because the Fool is there. This isn't like you got pissed off or you got disinterested in walking away. This isn't like the heartbreak energy, the truth that hurts like a bee and set you free. Nah, universe is like, listen. And so this is like the way it looks like you found love on a two-way street and you lost it on a lonely highway because it looks like the universe is trying to pick you up and put you someplace better. So I feel like there's situations and circumstances. I'm hearing extenuating situations and circumstances requires that you be removed from the situation. Okay, so you had love, and if you lost it on a lonely highway, oh boy, and if you lost it on a lonely highway, there's a reason why. You got to protect yourself from toxicity and negative energies with that Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This situation came to an end with some sort of disagreement, some sort of big bang. I'm getting a big bang energy. Let's look at the energy on the other side of the table with the Eye of Love Tarot. So we can see this person through the Eye of Love. All right. Interesting. All right. I heard they stayed in creative mode. They never went into grounding mode. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords in the past. We have, on their side, the Nine of Swords in the current. All right, and what's in the future on their side? The Five of freaking Swords. So in the past, this person says something stupid. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. They could have even said, First off, you was good news in their life. When you came into their life and this love started, you look like good news to them. Well, why did they come in with the Knight of Swords? They came in attack mode. They came in and they did something stupid. They were in a very protective mentality. There's a love connection that was attacked. And this person might have said something stupid that attacked the love connection. Okay? Somebody was walking away from a situation because this person had a lot of ugly and hard things to say. They said ugly things. Ugly things intentionally meant to hurt you, to destroy you, I heard. Somebody here said something, and they were trying to destroy your spirit with that. You know why you have all these problems? Because God ain't on your side. God ain't supporting you. They said some stupid shit to you, or they said, you know why things don't work out for you? Because some other stupid shit that they said to you. And you're like, hold on a second. Who said things weren't working out for me? Who said God don't take care of me? Okay. Somebody said something really freaking stupid in the past. Now they sitting up. They can't sleep at night right now because they I heard they know you were right. Whatever you told them, they know you were right. And did you tell them about their friends? Did you tell them about their friends? They had love. They was ignoring the love. They were listening to their fucking friends. This energy is from the other cards that we're pulling too. This was there. And they're going to realize it. Okay. Oh, wow, the Three of Cups is in your past. Okay. Using the Hermetic Tarot for your energy. The Three of Cups was in the past. In your current energy, you have the Eight of Pentacles. In the unfolding energy here with you, on your side of the table, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. The Ten of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so this person, you were so happy with them. I heard they made some kind of accusation about you. They made some accusation about you, about what you were doing in the past. They accused you of doing some third-party shit, but there wasn't a third party in this. You were focused on this person. Somebody attacked you of third-party shit. You didn't do no fucking third-party shit. And when they attacked you, you were like, okay, bump all that. I was good news in your life, but if you don't want me to be there, let me just get out of this Page of Wands energy with you over here, and I'll just revert back into the Ten of Wands, and I'll be responsible for myself and take care of myself, because we got a Five of Swords and shit, which is remove unhealthy connections, make healthier choices for myself. Got to make healthier choices for myself instead of self-sabotaging in this. I see self-sabotage coming in, but it ain't on my part. I'm not sabotaging myself. I see you self-sabotaging yourself because I fucking love you. I love being around you. I love spending time with you. But this accusation, I will not be subjected to criminal abuse. That quote keeps coming out lately. Yeah, somebody had no room for you in their life. Because they wanted to fight with you and make some false accusation. Okay, somebody was instigating in the situation, and you told them about their friends. You told somebody about their friend circle. You told somebody about their friend circle. You told them you got a bunch of crappy people around you. These people don't want to see you do well because you can see their energy. You can see the way things are going. This person would tell you about stuff with their friends, and it was all like very vibe killer. Because a bitch can't kill my vibe. Well, these bitches were vibe killers. And you were like, I can't associate with this shit. I can't be going around this energy. Like, this is not my energy. Did you realize that? Did you realize that it was affecting you, and birds of a feather flock together? And you were like, I'm not interested in contributing to that or bringing that home, that energy. I'm not bringing that energy home. I'm not trying to hang out with those people. But those people, ain't nothing wrong with those people. It's just not your vibe. They vibe in a whole nother way. They like violence. They like talking shit about people. They like gossip. They like doing drugs. They like putting white powders up their nose and shit. Something like that. They like arguing. They like battling. They like fighting. They don't like peace. They don't like fun. Fun for them is battling and fighting and putting white powders up their nose. That's not your style. I don't fuck with that shit. I don't give a fuck. Do what the fuck you want, but that's not around me. That's not in my circle. My friends don't do shit like that. I don't have connections with people that do this shit. I don't have connections with people that do this shit. But birds of a feather flock together, and you had to, fuck, I forgot about that. Damn. Like attracts like. Birds of a feather flock together. If this person hangs out with that should have let you know by itself that this person has some kind of addictive qualities, because it was being highlighted all in their life in different ways. You could see it in their experience. And you finally start to realize it, which is right about now. You finally start realizing this person's caught up in karmic cycles that I don't want to be a part of. So you're choosing to close those karmic cycles out. And it's like, go focus on your work. Go focus on your work, on your self-work, on your self-healing work, on taking care of you. I don't need to be around this shit. If it's not putting white powders up their nose, it could be, for somebody, I'm picking up on energies of people who have no problem with scamming people, scheming people, lying to, there's some sort of like con artist type of vibes that's coming through. It's showing me this vibe about a person who was charging folks $1,000 to help them get a government grant. And all it was they would get the person's information and plug it into this website on their phone. And it took her 7 minutes to do it. And she was charging these people $1,000 to do it. And you're like, so there's something here about people playing the middleman and cheating other people out of what they really need. And you don't co-sign that. You're like, I don't support this. I don't want to be around that. I heard that showed you what you needed to know about this person's quality, their mindset, their integrity, what they think is acceptable behavior, and the difference between that and you. And that's when you start to realize, like, birds of a feather flock together. I'm not cool with that. Do you, boo? It's like, do you, boo? I'm not playing these games. Karmic cycles. There's work to be done here. So you're like, now you're looking at, how do I level up in this situation? What is it going to take for me to level up in this situation? And you're definitely separated from that energy because you have that Nine of Pentacles right there. You go from trying to make it work with somebody else and balance it out. Your win comes in when you go off onto your own. Yeah. Because you are asking yourself, is this my social circle? Is this who I should be around? I fell in love with this person, but there's always these energies coming. They bring these energies around. These are attacking, violent, unhealthy energies, or the energy is just funky. I heard it's time to get funky. Listen. Yeah, these people, I heard it was always funky around them. They was always doing some shit that you can't allow that into your experience. You don't have, it's not alignment with your morals, your beliefs, your values, the integrity of the type of person that you are, whatever they got going on around them. And you're like, birds of a feather flock together, and this bird wants to stay with that flock, and that's not my flock, that's not my tribe. That's not my tribe. That energy ain't for me. That's not how I operate. That's not what I attract. I don't have drama like this around me. The only reason I have drama like this is around me is because I've been around this one. Don't need to do it. The bottom of the deck. I'm a big deal. worthiness. You have so many people who need your time and energy, so I decided to pull out of the competition for your attention. Like I said, this person didn't have no room in their life for you. Somebody here didn't have no room in their life for you. You're a big deal. If they didn't treat you like you're a big deal, then you're not going to treat me like I'm a freaking second runner-up or third runner-up or whatever. I heard, treat people the way you want to be treated. And if they don't treat you the way you treat them, then don't let them treat you no more. It's that simple. Okay. Yeah. In the past, you had to renew your resolve and commitment to love the life you have and make sure you follow through on it too and get back to your hustle, because this situation, you realize this was not part of who you are, who you're trying to become, and where your life is headed. This is not on my journey. All this shit I've been holding on to, that's not on my journey. And right now, you're realizing somewhere where either you or this person was childish. Because of childhood issues with my parents, I act out now. Somebody is telling you that's what their problem is. But here's the thing. You've been listening carefully, and so that's helping you in this situation. It's helping you to learn and discern things. Yeah. You're listening to what's said and what's not said. Somebody said, I knew you were there, but I was looking for you, but I couldn't find you, but I saw that you were there. And you're like, what? Yeah, but I couldn't see you, but you know I was there. Why don't you just call my name? Why don't you just say my name, say my name? Oh, because you're trying to keep me hidden. You're trying to keep me secret. You're trying to not let nobody know about me. Oh, you're trying to hide me. The challenge is to trust your intuition, I heard. The challenge is to trust your intuition and all the insight you've been given. The challenge is you can see a lot more than people think you can. You can see a whole lot more than what you tell. You tell a lot of what you can see, but you see a lot more than what you have told. You ain't even told somebody everything you have seen in the situation. Somebody here, they're supposed to break away from the group that they've been kicking it with. Like I said, birds of a feather flock together. You realize somebody, and because of who they maintain in their social circle and who they hang out with and who they entertain, you realize a lot about somebody. You hang out with thieves all day, well, fuck, you probably a thief too. You know what I'm saying? Somebody here, you've had partners before who like to put white stuff up their nose all the time, and you know that was a dangerous cycle. That was a dangerous cycle for you, and you barely made it out alive. So now you seeing that this is what this person does to you. You're like, oh hell no, I can't do that to myself again. Somebody here, you've had this happen in love to you before, where you've been cheated on before, and you can see the red flags early in a connection here, that somebody has tendencies that, like, they don't have no problem with, starting their next relationship while they're in their last relationship. They showed you that pattern. You were listening when they were talking. But the problem with that is the same way it starts is the same way it's going to end, and you know that. Somebody here, they needed to walk away from this shit before they come walk into your door. They can't come in your door like that. Where this situation isn't progressing, you realize, like, something has to change here. Something's got to give. Something's got to change. The situation is not progressing. It's staying the same. Something's got to change here. And you decide to go your own way. And it's going to make you happier, kinder, and more authentic to do this. You're going to live a more authentic life. You're going to be kinder because you're going to be happier. You're going to be feeling better about yourself, about your choices, about who's in your life. Because you ain't going to be hanging out with these birds over here, these angry birds. Somebody is surrounded by a bunch of angry birds. Folks that always want to throw blows or do blow. And you're about love. When you went into this, it looked like love. You've already been through separating from negative energies and making healthier choices. I heard, my bad. The situation happened to show you, where you have grown to be more confident in your own energy and how you've grown your heart, how you've learned to protect your heart way more than you used to before, how you've learned, you learn to protect your own value. In the past, you would have dealt with somebody, I'll forgive you, you did, I'll forgive you. Now you realize, after having forgiven this motherfucker, Muckahucka, so many times, that just opened the door for them to do that shit all over again. You know that now. You're like, no, I'm good. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. I don't need that in my life. I sure don't need you to do this to me again. And if I forgive you and open the door, then here you got the chance to do the same thing all over again. No, it's not guaranteed that you will, but it is in your habits. It's in your recorded history, and it's not so far in your history. Somebody's like, just let the past go. You bringing up the past. Bitch, the past we talking about is last week. What are you talking about, the past? Yeah, I know it was last week, and yeah, you're right. I guess that is the past. But it's so fresh in my memory. Sorry, I can't look at you like that shit didn't happen. Not sorry. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, because I opened the door to let you do that shit again. And I'm not going to sit up here and say, it's your fault, because I'm not giving you the power in this. I'm the one that let you do the same shit. I'm the one that let you keep me on the sidelines. I'm the one that let you be in my space, in my energy, in my intimacy, even though you wouldn't even say my name out loud. Why couldn't you say my name out loud? You heard what was said and what was not said. They said they saw you. They saw that. They said they heard you. They said that whatever, but then they didn't. But then they didn't. They didn't see you. Listen, which is it? Either you saw me and you knew I was there, or you didn't. What I'm not going to do is sit up here when you won't even call my name out. I see somebody. You in a crowd. You in the crowd. You're in the crowd. You saw them. They saw you. You were moving towards them, and you saw them walking around. It's like every time you got in front of them, they turned the other direction, like they were intentionally avoiding you. Somebody was fucking avoiding you. They're talking about, I was looking for you. You were calling their name, but they weren't calling your name. And every time you start to head towards them, they turn the other way, looking at someone else, looking somewhere else, talking to someone else, something like that. You saw that, you were like, oh, fuck that. I'm not going to keep chasing you through this crowd. I'm not going to keep chasing you through this crowd. I'm not doing it. What I got to do that for? Don't you know I'm the motherfucking empress? I heard, don't you know I'm the motherfucking empress? In other words, when I'm saying that, what I'm getting is, don't you know that I know my value? Don't you know my value? Because I know my value. I know my value. I know my worth. I know how to treat myself right. I know how to respect myself. I know you heard me calling your name. And I know I watched you turn around and walk away from me a couple times. I watched you turn and walk away from me a couple times when you could have came right at me. You just keep walking straight. I was calling your name. There was no way you were going to miss me. You looked me right in my face. You saw me standing right there. And yet you walked away. Okay. Somebody here, you are having this great idea. You're like, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to surprise you. Let's go over here. You are taking somebody out to eat someplace really nice. And then something was wrong with this person's energy. Their energy was fucking off. They wanted to start a fight with you. You wouldn't fight with them. And why they end up walking away from you? So, okay, fine, don't walk next to me. So you just keep walking. Your silly self, you think, oh, they're following me because, we came together, so we're going to leave together. You turn around and you're like, where the fuck did they go? You can't find them nowhere. You couldn't find them nowhere. You're like, man, I'm not walking all through this bitch looking for this one again. Oh my God. You sat, you waited, They're on your phone talking shit. Talking about, I can't find you. Well, why did you leave from fucking walking beside me? You were walking right next to me. You could have kept walking with me. You were walking too fast. No, the fuck I wasn't. I was literally walking as slow as I could, and you still dipped off and didn't walk with me. You just sat there. Where did you sit down at? Why did you sit down if you knew I was walking? Why didn't you come walking? I'm right here. Just keep walking the same direction we were walking. I'm right here. So what ended up happening is you start to realize, like, this person does stupid shit for no reason at all. They try to play stupid. They think that I don't know what the fuck is up, and you're like, I can't keep doing this to myself. Like, if I'm going to take you out for dinner, I'm going to need you at least come on and hold my hand. Can we walk together? Like, why would you walk away from me? Why wouldn't you keep walking with me? What the fuck is that? What it's not is love. I thought we was in love. I guess I was in love by myself. What you didn't know was this person was on the phone having some problems with somebody else that you didn't even fucking know about. Yeah. And that's what the fuck they had on their mind. That's why they stopped walking next to you. Because they was actually arguing with some other side bitch. What the fuck? This person. Oh my God. That's why they left you out in the cold, because they're worried about somebody else on the side. Say my name, say my name. They were worried about the wrong fucking thing. They should have been focused on you, and because I hear the song from her. Me, can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Okay, yeah, I see here somebody, you realize you hurt yourself by entertaining the situation. You really put so much into it, and that shit got really heavy to carry by yourself. You can't do your part of the relationship and somebody else's part of the relationship too. Everybody has to do their own part in the relationship. Everybody has to do that. And if they're not going to do their part of the relationship, they won't even acknowledge your name. They won't even walk next to you. They ain't walking next to you. They know you walking right there. You're like, come and hold my hand. And they're like, you're walking too fast, so you're trying to walk slower for them? Like, fuck. Somebody's like, you moving too fast. Slow down. So you slow down, and they still don't come walk with you. So you're like, okay, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? We got to take this walk so we can get to this restaurant. You get to the restaurant finally. You finally get to the restaurant. Sit down, end up eating by your fucking self because they don't even want to eat with you. You're like, well, damn, why didn't you tell me you didn't want to eat? I was coming out to take you out to dinner and try to do something nice. You got this whole funky attitude. You won't walk next to me. I read it and lost you once. Now I found you. Now you don't want to eat with me? I heard it was a day from hell. I'm sorry, baby. Somebody got trust issues. And somebody's fucking salty. And you know why somebody got trust issues? Because they know they fucking up. I heard they know they're fucking up. Yeah, you're finding your value right now. You have entertained situations like this where people leave you out in the cold. They don't honor you like you matter in their fucking life. You've chosen people like this over and over again, and it has something to do with childhood issues. I'm seeing somebody's energy where your father blatantly and openly cheated on your mom or vice versa, and you watch that shit. So it's real strong in your vibration. That's one of the issues that has made this situation perpetuate in your life. And if you've already made that connection, then it's like good on you, because once you recognize it, the energy has to change. If you haven't and you're realizing that now, the energy has to change. Somebody here, you're like, I never thought about that until now you're hearing this. So, because you watched your parents, one or the other, or both of them, cheat on each other, and it was just like blatant, open, in front of everybody. That has to do a lot with why you have trust issues, and that's why you've attracted, because it's in your subconscious programming, like, this is how relationships go. And that's why you've attracted situations with people who you trying to be in a two-person situation, and you finding out either you the third wheel or there is a third wheel. You know what I'm saying? Your intuition is showing me. Your intuition is showing you everything you need to see about it. You could see this person and what the fuck they're up to. You can see it clearly, intuitively. Why is it so hard for you to let it go? Because the thing is, you're so drawn to this person. You fucking love this person. You think it'll be awesome to continue this connection. But not if it stays like this. Not if you won't fucking hold my hand and walk with me. Not if you gonna disappear when we're going out together. I'm taking you out. And you gonna just disappear on me? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, they were over there talking to somebody else, getting some digits. Fucking loser. Why would you do that? This person thinks that you are super sexy, and they're very much into your appearance. Yeah. Somebody here is too obsessed with and too concerned with sexual matters. They need to be more concerned with spiritual matters. I mean, you're attracted to this person too, and you think that they're sexy too. But you don't get caught up with outside people. In other words, you're not walking through the mall to go to the restaurant looking at what other bitch is sitting on the side that you could dip off and go talk to her. But they are. And like I said, that's why somebody dipped off, because they was over there, they seen somebody. That's why they starting to fight with you, because they seen somebody else or something else they wanted. And if they could get you, if they could disappear and just get you to leave them there, now they got a way to be out of your eyesight, so they could call this bitch to come pick them up and go hang out with them, because they wanted to hang out with them. Anyways, bitch, you could have told me. I would have kept my ass at home, and you could have got the fuck on down the road, go do what the fuck you want to do. Go on over there. That's what you want to do. Go. Fucking go. Ain't nobody trying to hold you here. I don't have to come out with you. I heard. Yeah, once you realize this situation ain't going nowhere and you let that go, oh, that was big level up energy for you. That was a game changer for you, because what you were doing was healing that bullshit that goes back to whatever the fuck this was with parents. Parents that were unreliable, cheated on each other, lied to each other, abusive to each other, disrespectful to each other, disrespectful to the relationship they had together. Yeah, here's the thing. Somebody here, they're going to try to come back around and tell you, well, I learned and you taught me so much and I've changed. And you know what? When they come back, oh yeah, they're going to change. Now they're going to mention your name. But it's going to be inconsistent. Sometimes they'll call your name and sometimes they won't. Sometimes they'll be walking next to you, whether that's literal or not. And sometimes they won't. Because they're trying to force a change that they ain't made on their own. Why are they trying to force it? Because you walking away and they don't want you to walk away. They don't want to lose you. It's inconsistent. But everything is coming so clear now that this person does shit to sabotage. They sabotage the connection. I can't work with that. Can't build up a new house. We can't build our own house here if you gonna bring a jackhammer to it all the time and start tearing up the foundation every time we lay in this foundation, nice and neat foundation. And then they gonna come jackhammer the shit in the middle of the night. Don't you know concrete is expensive? Don't you know it's expensive to build a solid foundation? Like, that costs money. Every time you fuck up the foundation, that costs me money. So somewhere here, every time you go back and you try to start a new foundation, you're losing money on this somehow. Your money is getting messed up. It's messing with your vibration in the end of the day, because this person, they come and they bring a chaotic energy. There's drama around it. There's drama around them. And it's messing with your money. So it's like, as soon as you cut that off, money start coming in for you. 9 of Pentacles in your energy. As soon as you end that situation with the world, things get better for you. Somebody over here, they thought they ended it with you. They thought they ended it with you. They thought they ended it with you, and y'all broke up over a fight. What they don't understand is they were being removed. Like I said, it's like spirit is picking you up out of a situation and like, come on over here where it's happy. Yeah, what you need to know is the sun is here in the spread for you from the tarot card, from the main deck. You might feel like you don't have nothing now. You've let go of everything and everybody. It's a setup for a perfect come up, honey. You got sun energy coming into your experience. Things is about to get real nice for you. Or you're going to love it. Things are going to get really nice moving forward for you. All right. Let's get some more messages. Yeah. You and your intuition, you know a lot more than you let on, than what you talk about. You see shit, and you just be quiet. You don't put everything out there. Oh, they think they know everything about you. They think they know all your business. What they don't know is what the conversations between you and spirit are. See, because only you and spirit is privy to that, and you haven't told them. And what spirit showed you is this person is not making the changes right now. This person isn't making the changes that are necessary. They're stuck in a karmic loop. This person is stuck in a karmic loop of fear, anxiety, drama, stress, fucking problem, one problem after another. This is going haywire. Tomorrow that's going haywire. Fucking the day after that, there's about 3-4 fucking things going haywire. What the fuck? That's not your energy. When you're by yourself, you're in peace, man. In your own energy, all that drama and shit, you don't even hear about it. Because even the friends that you have around you, it's like, it's just not there. Little shit happens in everybody's life, right? But it's not like big dramas like this. It's stupid shit at work. So they telling you the story about work, and it's laugh, ha, 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 ha. But as far as their personal life, things go good because birds of a feather flock together. And the people who are in your friendship circle, they have a lot more positive experiences to relate to you than ugly experiences, because they're positively oriented people. And that's why they're your friends. That's why they're your tribe, because they're positively oriented people. You know, like you are. But this person is not. And it's evident because of all the chaos that be going on in their life. Their friend circle, they got such a tight-knit friend circle. They got so many people around them that they ain't got room in their life for you. But it's crazy because it's like all these people in their circle are just, they got so much chaos going on because they're all stuck in these crazy-ass karmic cycles, and none of them are breaking the chains. None of them are breaking the chains. Fleetwood Mac, break the chains. And this person, honestly, they're freaking out right now, and they're a little bit tripping because they're like, they never thought you'd break the chain. They never thought you'd break this chain. They never thought you'd break the connection. They didn't think you'd break the connection because they knew you loved them. They knew you loved them. Well, why are they busy playing these fucking games and entertaining third parties and shit? listening to all the gossip and the stupid shit from people who ain't even got nothing going on. I heard those people ain't even got nothing good going on that you would want in your life. Why are you taking advice from them? Oh, their partnership is so golden. Which partnership? With the one with the powder going up their nose? You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't got no healthy relationships going on. Yeah. And you're looking at like, I don't need to do this. Why am I doing this to myself? They're not ready for me. Everything about this experience is showing, I hear everything about this experience is showing me that this person is not for me. I see it now. I see it now. I couldn't see it before, but that shit just got real clear now. Okay. Pretending to be a savage won't heal that hole in your heart, baby. You know who the real OGs are? The ones who ain't got shit to hide from anyone, especially themselves. Real OGs claim their humanity. They hold those wounds up to the light like Mufasa holding Simba. Can you hear that inspirational music starting? Yeah, that's you starting the hero's journey, love bug. So, yeah, in the past, you had to look at, how am I responsible for this hurt that I'm feeling? Because you broke yourself. You know, that's why you had to renew your resolve and commitment to love the life you have and make sure you follow through on it too. You had to go back into your hustle because you found yourself, your finances was taking a dip. You found yourself in a situation where maybe your back start hurting and shit. And you start realizing like it has something to do with you entertaining this connection with somebody who won't even look at their own wounds. Nah, you look at your wounds. You put your wounds out there. You talk about shit. Something bothers you, you bring it up and talk about it. You bring it up and talk about it. This person don't want to fucking talk about it. They don't have nothing to say. They're not addressing the issue at hand. They're just giving you excuses for why they didn't. They're trying to defend themselves. They're not acknowledging what you're saying to them, and nothing is changing. Okay? The moment you start acting like life is a blessing, it starts to feel like one. Get grateful, get grateful, get grateful. If you're looking for answers, the easiest fix to any problem is to start with gratitude. Look around and name something that's awesome. Do you have a truly amazing cat? Fuck yeah. What's awesome about that cat? Aren't you glad it's alive? Do you hate cats and don't have one? Isn't it amazing that you don't have to live with one of those furry little creeps? Okay, now keep going. So, because of your value, you realize I have great things in my life now. Maybe you didn't in the past. You didn't have value before. You didn't have self-value. You didn't see nothing worthy in your life. You didn't see nothing worth keeping in your life in the past. But now you do. You learn to treasure your life and what you have in it. And if what you're treasuring in your life isn't treasuring you, well, I don't need to treasure you. It's that simple. If I am going to see you, and if I'm showing up at the table with you all the time, I'm always here. I'm available. I'm invested in this. I'm taking you out. Let's go out. And you just going to fall off and disappear on me? I don't have to do that. So either this cat's for you or this cat's not for you. Take that as it applies. You know what I'm saying? It's like if the shoe fits. But you have to decide, if you don't like cats, why would you bring one home? If you don't like how this person dips off on you, why would you bring them home? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, intuitively, you've been paying attention. It says things get harder before you level up. Know that. Yeah. You're working hard and making good life choices, and then out of nowhere, a shitstorm starts, and you can't figure out why. It's like mountain climbers getting to the peak. It's steeper, and the weather is worse up there. But if they were to give up or spend time crying about why it's so hard, no one would ever get to the top of Everest. Most of us would rather chop off a hand than climb a snow-covered mountain, but it's still a great metaphor for making shit happen. So here's the thing. Your intuition show you what's going on here. You listening to it. You're seeing the evidence that validates what your intuition is saying. And the good thing is you did the work, and you're not complaining about it. It is what the fuck it is. I was just stating facts. I was just stating facts. But as a matter of fact, it is what the fuck it is. So I'm just going to get through this and make it happen. Because, I got to choose. I got to choose this path right now. And I realize, I could choose to go into this cycle with some fucked up shit that has trust issues and has issues with openness and acknowledging your presence. There's a problem with acknowledging your presence. Yeah. No, you're saying that's not for me. Somebody here, there's a challenge in this because they drinking a lot. Somebody drinks too fucking much. They get drunk and they act a whole ass. It says you can learn a lot of good lessons from a few fucked up people. Take a moment and think about a major lesson in your life. Did your heart get broken? Did a friend betray you? Did that heartbreak teach you not to settle? Are you resilient and self-reliant now because you had to be? Think of the fucked up person who taught you that lesson. Send them a little cosmic thank you. Gratitude for the lesson you learned does not excuse what they did. It does help you avoid going back in for the same lesson with a new fucked up person, though. So at the end of the day, you're going to toast this. You're grateful for this situation. Thank you so much for showing up so I can solidify in my vibration that I deserve something better than this. I heard I deserve to be treated better than this. Okay. What else do we have for you? Somebody always telling you how sexy you are. This person constantly focused on how sexy you are. That's one of the hints about who this person is. And this person is always focused on what everybody else around them is, how they're thinking and how they're feeling and how they're responding instead of what the fuck they're supposed to do. And look, guess who ain't got to explain shit to nobody? You. Quit trying to explain yourself to everyone. No one has to understand your brand of cuckoo. You gotta own your shit, but that's a whole lot different than trying to get everyone else to sign off on whatever weirdness you want to create. Get on with your freaky little self, you freaky little fuck. Okay. So there's something here about this person. They don't want to explain shit to you. And they feel like they don't have to explain shit to you about why they going off with these other people, why they disappearing, why they got you out here in these streets walking around by yourself when you only came out the house to take them out. Man, if that really happened to you, man, I hope you figure this shit out so that don't happen again. Let that be the first and the last. That'd be great. You put a game changer on this. It says there are people who dislike you because you don't dislike yourself. This is true. The biggest revenge we can have on people who judge us is to love ourselves hard and for really reals. Some people are going to talk shit about you simply because you are shining bright as fuck. Shine on. That's what you know. You're going to keep shining no matter what. You don't want to be right here with me. Okay, cool. I'm still going to do me. That's not going to change me from being who I am. I was this way before you came around. I'm going to be this way after you gone. As a matter of fact, you're shining even brighter now. In the sun is what you're coming into. With the Nine of Pentacles, talking about big gains here in your physical life. I see anywhere where your finances were fucked up about this situation in the past. Oh, honey, it's being balanced because you closed that cycle out. You did the lessons. You paid attention to what was being shown to you. You found gratitude for this. Even for the person who did whatever the fuck they did in this situation, whether it was, literal or symbolic, this whole walk, going out to eat, fucking losing them on the way to the restaurant. And then you end up eating by your damn self anyways, and they just sitting around here being pissed off and triggered, and God only knows what the fuck was going on in their head. It's like, oh, you act like you want to be lost. Like, you want me to just leave your ass here while you keep dipping off. What the fuck? Because you got through that shit. Yeah. See, why was all that happening? Because whether they know it consciously or whether it's the subconscious happening, this person was there to try to dim your light. And I did say in the beginning, I said, if it looks like it's going to feel like a test of faith coming up for you. Yeah, somebody here are caught up all in their head, and they're literally sabotaging this shit. They're making a problem where there was no fucking problem because of what they're doing. A failure to take action. And then I hear Sierra, sexy Sierra, talking about, can you keep up, baby boy, make me lose my breath. And then I hear, level up, level up, level up, level up. Okay, yeah, because somebody here, they inconsistent in this. Loving is its own reward. The very act of loving is the benefit of the risk. We all want to be loved back. We all want to be supported. But when you grow up, you see that it has nothing to do with how the person who receives your love reacts, and all about you just being willing to open your heart in this dangerous world, be a gangster, and love the fuck out of someone today, expect nothing in return. You still gonna go out here, you still gonna love, okay? But if people's inconsistent, you don't have to stay in that situation. You don't have to keep feeding it if all it's doing is draining you and disrespecting you and making life hard unnecessarily. You don't have to choose that path. You can choose it if you want. I told you somebody here was listening to fucking gossip. Because right here on the top of the deck it says, gossip dies when it hits wise ears. See, this person was fucking foolish. They shouldn't have been listening to the fucking gossip. Okay, they shouldn't have been gossiping about you. They shouldn't have been talking. Somebody here should have been talking shit. Okay, somebody here knew about some gossip. And they knew better than to believe that shit. Somebody here needed to listen to the intuition and not what other people was fucking saying. Somebody here was so worried about people gossiping about them that they didn't do what they are about to figure out. They should have fucking did that. Their spirit is going to convict them. You know, their spirit is going to stay on them like, why don't you do this? Because there was something here that they should have did. They should have stepped up for something. They didn't step up for it. Okay, they were supposed to have faith and do something, but they was in fear. What the fuck were they afraid of? They got 9 of Swords in their current energy. They're in fear. They're afraid of something. They can't sleep at night. They don't feel right. I heard their stomach is upset. I heard that they in fear and worry. Okay, they in regret. They're sad because of something, the way they handled the situation. Seriously, if you're reading these cards, you're privileged as fuck. You can read. Reading is super fucking fantastic. Think about how many generations of people didn't get to read. Fuck yeah, we're not completely fucked. We know how to read. Things are working out for you. And sometimes you gotta get back to the basics. Appreciate what you have that other people don't. And somebody here didn't. Somebody here neglected something of high value that they had in their life. And you know what? If they don't need to explain themselves, my grandmother's coming through. Grandma Jenny. She coming through saying, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. No. Because there's this whole conversation going on silently. They're saying, so is that tit for tat? No, it's not tit for tat. It's the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And if they don't, then they don't get to do shit. It's that simple. You don't do me like I do you, so you don't get to do shit. I don't want the shit you got from me. See, we got this fucked up idea that we just have to take everything. Even where there's nothing you can do physically, you literally don't have to take it, because you can take yourself energetically, spiritually, mentally, using visualization and the power of imagination to anywhere else you want to be. Some of y'all really literally can astral project your ass right out of a jail cell if you had to, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to take it in any type of way. You can free yourself from this situation. And somewhere here, you realize, like, this shit keeps going round and round and round. It's stagnant as fuck. It's stuck in that same cycle. Getting out of this. This was big for you because this was healing. When you got out of that cycle, this was about you healing those childhood woundings for you. You expect nothing in return, but here's the thing. If you get nothing in return, you loved while you were there, but you're not going to just continue to stick around all the time. You know what I'm saying? Why? You thought I was just going to stick around here so you could get what you want from me. So you could take from my energy. I heard there's a price, there's a fee for this energy. I mean, that's not expecting nothing in return. It's not. And these cards are saying you should expect nothing in return. They said if you keep expecting nothing in return, you're going to keep getting nothing in return. Be careful about that expectation, they said. That's what I heard. That's what the fuck I heard. Be careful, because if you expect nothing, chances are you're going to get nothing. Yeah, it don't cost you shit to love. So you love. That's all good and fine. But even Jesus said, don't go throwing your pearls of wisdom to the swine. So there's something here about, you can keep choosing to throw your heart out there where you know damn well it just keep getting disrespected, or you can choose not to. What are you going to do? What else now? I'm getting the Rebel deck. Hold on. Where's it at, guys? Can you show me where it's at? There it is. Thank you. All right. Rebel deck is next up. Let's see what else we have for the message tonight. There was love. Somebody, they were attacking you. And the way they attacked you was by not fucking doing something. Okay? It's almost like, I just see somebody like stepping to the side, like, oh, go ahead. And they know that these people is coming to attack you. And they just let everything happen. And, okay, somebody here, they said something to you crazy. They were on defensive. They were on defensive mode. When you started to ask about a situation, they start trying to attack you. Every time you start trying to ask somebody or tell somebody about how you really feel and what's really going on with you in this connection, and try to understand theirs, they don't want to talk about it, so they switch the subject. They try to switch the subject. Right while you're talking to them, they don't want to give you answers. They don't want to talk to you. They try to switch the subject. They try to change it up to get you to stop being in your clarity, to try to get you to stop being in your clarity. In the past energy, fuck, shit's about to get real. Fuck, you need your people around you. The shit got real. You needed your people around you because the shit got real in the past. The shit got real in the past when somebody here attacked your ass. When they allowed an attack to happen, when they set you up on something. Okay? You ain't hiding nothing from nobody. Okay? You realize what hurt. You realize what didn't work. You made that shit clear. And you were like, man, I don't need this. I need my people around me. This is not my people. My people won't do me like this. I don't deal with people that treat me like this. People that want to treat me like this don't get to treat me at all. And in your current energy, fucking detox. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. This is what's happening right now. You're grateful for the experience because it helped you transmute some shit from your childhood that you saw from your parents that has been a lingering energy over your relationship since forever. Since forever. What's the hidden blessing in this? Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. You know the difference between your thoughts and your intuition. That's a hidden blessing in this. Okay, and you know everybody doesn't. I heard and you know everybody doesn't know the difference between those two voices. And you're able to see here where somebody in your experience, oh, they listening to fears and doubts and all that shit instead of what the intuition is showing. The challenge is to drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. Somebody in your experience having a hard time dropping their ego and admitting where they were wrong or telling the truth about why they did what the fuck they did, because the ego, they got a big ego. Somebody ego, is it your ego? Is your ego bruised? Is your ego bruised? Did you get your ego bruised? In your environment, have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. Somebody was just fucking hangry. Well, why didn't they fucking sit down and eat at the restaurant? Why they didn't sit down and eat their ass with you? Oh, because they just wanted to fucking be mad. Somebody just want to be mad. I heard somebody was PMSing. You don't even know it. But come to find out, they were PMSing. Lame excuse. I know PMS is real, but god dang. You still have common sense in how you treat people. Guidance. Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person, just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. That's the guidance. Just let this shit go. You gonna take them out to eat. They gonna get lost and dip off to go talk to somebody else, get somebody else's number and shit while you taking them out, cause a fight with you, don't even want to fucking, you taking them out to eat, they ain't even gonna eat with you at the restaurant, you sitting at the fucking restaurant by your fucking self eating cause this motherfucker out there acting an ass somewhere, you don't even understand why. Outcome. Get the fuck out of your head and get in your heart. It misses you. You so busy worrying about this person and what the fuck they done did and their inconsistencies. Like, just be grateful that you had the capacity to love this one and get back into your heart, because you've been focused on these ugly ass facts for just a minute too long, they said. So the top side of the deck says you are giving away your power. The bottom of the deck says, loosen the fuck up, control freaks, don't get laid. Somebody's like, I don't need to get laid. I'm good. Because we did say somebody was too focused on sexual matters in this. Too focused on sexual matters. They look at you, you a sexy motherfucker, they think that, they say that, but they too focused on the wrong thing. It's not just about sex. You could fuck. Man, if you just want somebody to fuck, that's easy to find. You're not here just for a fuck. You're not just here for sex. Somebody's like, yeah, I am. Well, this ain't your message then. Something in it was for you, but this whole experience ain't yours if that's you. Oh, my God. All right, so that's what we have coming out here. It's about getting into your heart. This is about you healing trust issues that's related to your parents somehow in the past. Somebody here, honey, you need to just cut that shit off because they got toxic energies around them. Haven't you seen it? It's swirling in everything. It's fucking swirling in everything because it keeps coming up in chaos here, there, and there, and there, and there. It's like this person is their own little fucking storm, and they delight in creating more storm energy because they learn that they get power out of it. But see, the true power is, yeah, you have to learn from the experience, but life is going to bring you the chaos naturally that you're supposed to move through. That doesn't mean you sit there and create chaos so that you can sit in it. No, you're supposed to be creating the best life possible in harmony with honoring your divine essence. And in doing that, the challenges that are necessary for the next phase of your growth and development are going to present themselves naturally in your experience. It's not about you sitting on this hamster wheel trying to continue to go into the same fucking chaotic situation over and over again, because that's not moving forward. And that's what somebody is delighting in right now. Somebody delights in that energy and they don't even see it about themselves. But it's linked to their parents and their own parents' way of doing shit and staying stuck in fucked up cycles some sort of way. Somebody here has been about third-party energies because you watched this happen before your eyes for everybody to see like it was no big deal. So now you put up with bullshit. So if whether you're putting up with a cheating partner, with somebody who's lying, deceiving, or stealing, or somebody just rude and disrespectful as fuck, like violence, even abusive, some kind of abuse, whether it's verbal, emotional, or physical, it's all abuse. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's abusing their power. Somebody abuses their control. And if you stay stuck in this situation, like, that's not the same as doing shadow work. Sorry. It's not. Shadow work is you have shadows already in you, and life is going to give you the situation you need to heal that. And if you heal it, you can't heal, you can't be cured as long as you're still sitting in the same environment that poisoned you. You got to remove yourself to heal. So I see like you're figuring that out, you're getting up out of there, but somebody else isn't. They're staying in it. And they keep choosing it, thinking they're doing something great for themselves. I mean, you can go around that hamster wheel as many times as you want to. You want to get real good at that same exact thing that you already figured out what it is? Okay, fine. That's just like sitting up here on Super Mario Brothers, the original version, on World 1-1 and just play it over and over and over again because I'm good at this. I can keep beating level 1-1. Well, guess what? You're never going to save the freaking princess if you don't go to the next level. In other words, you're not going to get the actual reward that you think you're going for, that you're here for. There is something here that's drawing you to the situation, and you're supposed to go through it so you can get to what the heck you came for, whether you know it or not. And somebody here doesn't realize it. They're just stuck on this monotonous cycle, going round and round and round, doing the same fucking thing. And maybe the names and faces have changed, but they still doing the same fucking thing. They just doing it with somebody else. Because they keep choosing the same fucking cycle. You don't have to choose the same cycle. And that's the difference between me and you. I heard that's the difference between me and you. You ain't choosing the same cycles no more. You're like, oh, I've experienced that enough. Ain't doing that no more. Going over there. You got to be patient with them because you got to understand, like, the only reason you got there was because at some point you were doing the same shit that they're doing too. So it's not about leaving angrily or cutting it off in a fucked up way or to be fucked up or none of that. It's just like, okay, if that's what you want to do, go for it. I'm not a part of that. Did it, been there, did that, got the t-shirt and the other souvenir. I even got that $20 fucking big ass plastic cup that had that nasty ass no alcohol having drink in it that I had to carry around all day. I did it and I got the souvenirs. Don't need to do it again. Someone said, I'd rather come down here to the bar at the corner and just get a regular cocktail than go to that place to get another one of them stupid cups. That didn't even taste good. Take it as it resonates because that sounds so symbolic. Wow. For your Alpha and Omega messages, the Guardian Angel Tarot says, Healer of Emotion. This is a time to follow your heart and feel the fullness of your emotions. You may feel so compelled to nurture others that you forget to care for yourself. Flashes of intuition provide you with incredible insights. You or another person is kind, tender-hearted, loving, and trustworthy friend. I heard they can't love you any further than you can love yourself. You have to trust your intuition and love yourself consistently. This is healing the emotional wounding that you have from back in the day that has kept you in this perpetual cycle. All right. Your final message for tonight from the postcard from Spirit says, Dear wonderful you, intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. No, it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one that is totally you without artifice or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be so worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others, and you will also be close to Spirit and to us. There is amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or a group. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy is truly empowering. So may we support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who we are with others, so share it. You will be so glad you did. Loving you so, so, so much. Yeah. You need to love yourself as much as the divine loves you. Yes, you're on earth. Yes, it's a spiritual classroom. They're going to give you the next lessons that you need. I'm looking at, now they're just showing me this whole experience from a school perspective. Somebody keeps doing the same homework assignment. It's like you'd have made a whole bunch of duplicates and copies of the same homework assignment. And all your other assignments have zeros in them because you haven't done them. Because you keep doing this one fucking stupid ass thing that you already know how to do. You know how to do it. There's been so many other things here available for you to learn and experience, but you keep doing the same test over and over again. How many times do you want to do that? All your other boxes are empty. I mean, it's almost the end of this semester. You're not going to be able to make those up. Those grades will be permanent, and you will have permanently missing assignments that were incomplete because you were doing the same thing you already did. How many times are you going to turn in the same paper? You already got an A on the fucking test on that paper. So you got this great A in the guidebook, and the teacher is looking at you like, you already did this assignment. You already retook the assignment and got an A on it. What are you doing here? Why are you turning in the same assignment again? You got 10 other assignments that you are supposed to move on and take care of. Those assignments, those don't have grades. You better hurry up and put some other assignments in before the semester is over, because you're not passing as of right now because you keep doing the same assignment. That one's already complete. We've already entered your grade for that. Why did you do it again? I understand the first time you did it again because you wanted to get a better grade, which worked. But by the third time you did it, you got 100% on it. You done turned the same assignment in 6 or 7 more times now. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to do the next assignment. You can't get higher than 100 on it, honey. In other words, you got everything that was going to teach you about yourself and help you evolve, and anything you could do for somebody else, and examples you were there to give, and all of that. Done. 100. Oh, and we started off saying something about it's 100. Didn't I channel that in the beginning? You already got 100. You can't get higher than 100. It's literally a fucking waste of time. Because you're a fucking waste of time. Yeah, doing that homework an 8th time, that same assignment an 8th time is a fucking waste of time. You already scored 100 on it. It's not going to boost your grade anymore. You will best be suited by getting to the next fucking lesson. Somebody said, I don't need another lesson. Yeah, the fuck you do. Yeah, the fuck you do. You could get it here doing the same thing and leave the rest of that shit with zeros. It's going to affect your final grade at the end of the semester, which they said is coming up soon. Or you could go do the other homework so you can keep raising your grade. You still got time to do all the other assignments you have to do. But you got to have to do them. And stop doing the same fucking assignment you already got 100 on. Quit doing the same shit. You're going to have to switch it up. So this is what we have for you tonight for Tarot in the Shadows. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. Hey.